Hey guys, Dave here from Bam Bam Music. Today I want to talk to you about the top 5 elements you must have on your band's website. As a musician, you want two things in life: people to listen to music and then also people to buy your music. Easily the best time to sell your music and your merch is straight after blowing away the audience with your amazing performance. Nothing beats the atmosphere of a live gig, and if you really wow your audience and make them feel good, then they're more likely going to want to buy your new album or your new t-shirt design that you have out. This feeling diminishes though the longer you wait after you've played your gig, so you need to jump on it straight away. Get out there and mingle with the audience and start putting on the hard sell. Now, if you don't have a gig guide on your website, then people aren't going to know when your gigs are, where your gigs are, what time you're going to be on, etc. So you really need to have that stuff up front on your website so people can see it and come along to your gig and then buy your merch. Everybody loves watching videos these days. It's the most easy way for people to take in content that you're trying to show people. So videos are great for showing people your new songs or behind the scenes clips and all that sort of stuff. So you must have videos on your website to really get people in and really get people interested in what you're trying to show them. It's really easy to do these days. Most smartphones or even apps online can help you put together, whether it just be still images that you've taken from behind the scenes or rehearsals or live gigs, and put your song over the top of it. It's super easy, so there's really no excuses as to why you shouldn't have great video content for your site. A merch store or an online store that you have on your website is a must-have. Like I said before, getting people involved straight after you play a gig is the best way to sell them your new album or your new single or a new t-shirt design. However, some people want to check out your stuff after the fact. So if you don't have anything for sale on your website, they're not going to be able to download your new album. Maybe they don't want to buy a hard copy, maybe they just want to download the copy, a soft copy. Everyone wants to download stuff these days rather than buying a hard copy. So you need to have your digital downloads on your website. New shirt designs, just everything that you have available to purchase should be on your website. So anyone that has seen you or heard of you, they can go straight to your site and then give you money. It's a nice passive income that you don't really have to put too much effort into. As long as people like your stuff, they'll see it and they'll buy your gear. All right, your website must have a newsletter sign up. So emails are still the number one way of getting in touch with potential clients, customers, fans, all that sort of stuff for any business. Now, if you haven't got a place of collecting those emails, you're just not going to build that database. So think of it this way: the more emails you have, when you have a gig coming up, you just send out a nice blast email to everybody saying, hey, gig's coming up, come out, check it out, and have a look at it. Now, the thing you want to remember is you don't want to just be blasting people every day with, hey, buy my music, hey, buy my new t-shirt design. You want to just be giving them good content. So you want to be telling them, hey, check out these photos from behind the scenes of our recording our latest single, or hey, check out a snippet from this video from our most recent rehearsal getting ready for this next gig that's coming up. You want to give people content they're interested in and make them feel like a fly on the wall, make them feel like an extra member of the band, make them feel exclusive. And then every now and then you can chuck, maybe at the bottom of the email or the newsletter, hey, our new single's out now, buy it on iTunes, etc. Something like that. You don't want to be selling, all the time. Just give them content that they're going to be interested in. That way they'll build an affinity with you, they'll like you, and then when the salesy post does come along, they'll actually be much more inclined to actually buy your music or buy a new t-shirt, for example. Okay, lastly, an electronic press kit or EPK is a very important thing that you want to have on your band's website. Basically, it's a nice, simple view of your latest gigs, your latest releases, whether it be new singles or albums or whatnot, reviews from press, anything that's going to impress anybody that wants to book you for a gig, or maybe a manager's interested in you, or maybe even a record label's interested in you. It's just a nice, simple place, nice and easily laid out so people can see it at a glance of what you're all about and your accomplishments and your best songs and that sort of stuff. You don't want to flood it with all sorts of, every single song you've ever released, just the important stuff that's going to catch the eye of these important people. Also too, if you're emailing everybody and anybody that's a manager or a record label exec or anything like that, you don't want to be clogging up their emails with 4 different videos that are 5 gigs each or something like that. You want to be just send them a simple link to your EPK page, and that way they can view it, and it's not going to be clogging up their email. It's a much more professional way to go about it. Alrighty, so that concludes our 5 must-have things on your band's website. Now, there are a lot more things that you want to have on your band's website, and I've gone through and written a massive list. I think there's 15 plus, maybe 17 different things that I suggest that you have on your website. Now, if you want to get all that information, just sign up below. I'll have a little form here that you can fill out your email address, and then you can sign up to it and get all that great information just for free, just for giving us your email address. And then when we have your email address, like I was talking about with newsletters and whatnot, we will send you all sorts of cool stuff like this, absolutely free. We won't inundate your inbox. We won't ask you for money. It's just all cool free content. So sign up below and you'll get the rest, the other, 17 total different things that I recommend you should put on your website to make it the best it possibly can be. Cheers guys, have a good one.